Victoria Police Department responded to a man with gunshot wounds. HV campus parking lot was swarmed with Victoria Police Department. They're even dehumanizing and racist. What's your response to those harsh descriptions?
Those are just talking points.
And once again, there is no mention of the incident in the agenda. Miscellaneous charges will rise to $10 a month. From this $10 bill, Port Lavaca has seen several tropical storms. However, recent headlines have caused some concerns about his new role. So you've discussed your plans with Border Security. You discussed your experience with Border Security extensively. What are your priorities beyond border control or security?
I think that,
but he finished the primary at just 49%. The Texas Department of Public Safety seized a whopping 86 pounds of cocaine in Wharton County. Don, Karina, back to you! Kevin Garza lost his life in 2016. To tribute what would have been his graduation, his mother accepted an honorary diploma.
It was a blessing that they actually took time to get permission and talk to the, to the staff to see if they could do that for Kevin.
As he walked to Bloomington Elementary School, a car struck and killed Garza at only 11 years old. Then the car kept moving. No one was arrested in the hit-and-run situation.
It hurt a lot. Like, everyone felt that there was something because we knew somebody was missing. When we found out, everyone was shocked. Everyone was hurt. For a while, it just really hurt.
His childhood friend and classmate Haley Gardner fought for this tribute, and Darlene says she's grateful for the surprise.
I was unaware of it. They did it on their own. So it was a blessing that they actually took time to get permission.
Kevin Garza will always be remembered in the Bloomington community. His family says they'll continue to fight for his justice.
We want the public to know that the person that hit my son is still out there. The case is still open.
Reporting in Bloomington, I'm Darius McCormick, KAVU TV, 25 News Now. The family says they're scared for their safety and pet safety. The mother wants to know what will it take to stop the threats in their neighborhood.
Put a stop to this. 10 years is enough.
Mary Sierra called the Victoria County Sheriff's Office on February 1st. A stray bullet hit the family's outhouse while her daughter was in the room working out.
It came from this direction over here, and there's a hole right here on this wall.
Then the bullet ricocheted through the room, so Gabriella quickly hit the floor.
So I dropped down like this, which was a mistake because it could have still came back this way.
As the bullet moved past her, Gabriella was in shock.
I could have just got shot right now. Am I supposed to even be alive? Did this just happen? I am terrified, panicking. My heart was just racing.
But that's the little ladder that I stood on.
She frantically called her mother about the bullet.
I thought it hit her because, the way she was so panicked when she called me, I said, oh my goodness.
The family says the gunshots are a consistent issue. Several of their pets fell victim to gunshots recently. Their animals' pain breaks the family's hearts.
When you love animals, you're going to do whatever you can to save them. But it's the trauma that seeing them suffer, there's actual pain and emotion written on their faces.
Their dog Casper was tortured by a neighbor. The neighbor shot the dog with a pellet gun repeatedly.
They were shooting him with a pellet gun. He went through so much torture. We found him tied in the field.
The Sierras want law enforcement to crack down on the neighbor responsible. They do not want to live in fear anymore.
Do I have to lose one of my children for them to respond? When does it stop?
The VCSO says the situation is under investigation as a deadly conduct case. Back to you. Governor Greg Abbott explained the top priority for the state of Texas is border security. He plans to keep enforcing strict border laws.
there are 3 laws already passed by Congress they are not enforcing. Texas has stepped up and done all 3. My job as governor is to make sure we decrease illegal immigration 100%.
Governor Greg Abbott supported Senate Bill 4, which grants Texas law enforcement the authority to conduct arrests and deportations without federal oversight. The controversial law was met with mixed reactions. We spoke with Raices, an immigration advocacy group, back on April 1st. They questioned the moral implications of the law.
If you're putting political points and or resources above the value of human life, why? Why is it that that's okay for that person?
Critics describe the law as unconstitutional, unfair, even dehumanizing, and racist. What's your response to those harsh descriptions?
Those are just talking points, and they don't know what they're talking about as it concerns what the law does. What the Texas law does actually authorizes law enforcement in Texas to do exactly what Congress is ordering the President of the United States to do, because the President is not doing that.
The law awaits approval from the U.S. Federal Appeals Court, but Governor Abbott says if the court follows the Constitution, they'll approve the law.
If the courts strictly follow the Constitution, they should uphold the law, because in the past, when states pass a law that are consistent with federal law, courts uphold that.
Abbott made sure to mention what the state continues to do on the border.
We are building border walls, we are denying illegal entry, and we are detaining and arresting people who come across here illegally. Illegal immigration into the state of Texas has gone down by about 70%.
In our conversation, Governor Greg Abbott mentioned school vouchers' impact on public schools and the fentanyl crisis in Texas. Go to Crossroads Today YouTube for the full interview.